Year over year, revenue is down nearly $2 billion compared to the same time last year. Wow. Without the $595 million in automotive regulatory credits, which other manufacturers buy off Tesla to comply with emissions requirements, Tesla would have posted a loss this quarter. And remember, a lot of the other automotive industry companies are also making their own electric vehicles now, which is part of the reason why the regulatory credits, which still keep Tesla afloat, which is part of the reason why I despise Elon Musk so much and have for such a long time, is because he's such an annoying piece of about the government and government expenditures when he is the number one welfare queen. Okay. The green credit swap scheme, if it did not exist, Tesla literally would not exist. I need you to understand this. There have been numerous instances where Tesla almost defaulted, where the only thing that kept it alive was this. Automotive regulatory credits dictates that other companies, other automotive industry companies that don't make like electric vehicles or whatever, will turn around and purchase, like, to offset the carbon footprint that they have. They go and give money to Tesla to make it seem like, oh, Tesla is creating our EV fleet. Why did the Tesla stock go up after this? Never mind, it's going vertical yet again. This makes no sense. It might go up because he's going to lie again, I assume. He'll unveil a new product that they're never going to make. He'll be like, yeah, I'm actually, if you drive a Tesla now, it's not only fully self-driving, but also it can fly you to the moon. And then people will be like, oh, Elon, he's so brilliant, he's gonna do it. Watch the earnings call. I don't even know where to watch the earnings call.
I continue to believe that Tesla, with excellent execution, will be the most valuable company in the world by far. But that's an important if. We must execute well. But if we do execute well, I think Tesla will be the most valuable company in the world by far. It may be as valuable as the next 5 companies combined. So, but there'll be a few bumps along the road before.
Who's buying this? Happens. I mean, it's the same people that bought in on Walter Bloomberg falsely claiming that Donald Trump was going to do a 90-day pause. Okay. Because of like one random answer that came from an administrative figure. And then the market recovered $4 trillion worth of value in a matter of hours until the White House came out and said, we're not going to do that. None of this makes sense. It's all people that are holding on and trying to create the appearance of confidence because they already have so much stock. They have too much investment. It's a sunk cost for them. So they have to hope that other people will get on board with it. It's just all cope.
Once we can make the system work where you can have paid rides fully autonomously with no one in the car in one city, that is a very scalable thing for us to go broadly within whatever jurisdiction allows us to operate. So because what we're solving for is a general solution to autonomy, not a city-specific solution for autonomy. Once we make it work in a few cities, we can basically make it work in all cities in that legal jurisdiction. So once we can make it basically work in a few cities in America.
Tesla is blaming partial production shutdowns on the quarterly decline in deliveries, but then also blaming supply, stock, and sales incentives for lower revenues. Make it make sense. The real answer is that their demand went down because duh.
Limited only by
this is Megaphonics' Super Bowl, by the way. I'm reacting to a Tesla earnings call. It is crazy.
We've been listening live on the Tesla earnings call. We've been listening to Elon Musk talk about, most significantly, that most of his work with Doge, with trying to make the government more efficient, he says most of the groundwork for that is done, and he's going to pull back on his time that he spends in Washington. But he does say a day or two per week is what he'll be spending on government.
No, I'm so sad. He was doing such great work. No. Idiot. Musk says he'll pull back significantly from Doge in May. Thank you, Susan Crawford. No. I thought we were saving America. What? Does this mean America will no longer be saved? What does this mean? What does it mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yes, he said the same thing about Twitter, and he certainly did not back down. The difference here is that he owns Twitter, but he doesn't own the American government. And there is another diva that wants to push him out in this process. No. Elon Musk wants to own the American government, and functionally, as the wealthiest billionaire on the planet, he does kind of own the American government. But in terms of having direct access to the White House in the ways that he has enjoyed thus far, he, I think, is meeting a more powerful force here. It's a unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, and the immovable object is Donald Trump.